This goes on, to bring this back to almost the scale and authorship and stuff too, is like, for an individual, it's like, what are all the things that you're not like fully living and fully applying to life? Like for every individual, there's going to be something, and it's like, I can't feel every single cell in my body right now, but I know that at other times I was more aware, and other times less aware, and sometimes not aware of a single feeling on my body, and other times completely aware of like most of my body, and like all the degrees and extremes are there. Why can't I just lean that way where I'm like feeling the moment on a physical level more often, and like doing that all the time or more often at least? Like I can do that. I know that's possible. And then like all the other little tiny things, like there's so many that if I sat down and I thought about it for like a whole day, I would eventually come up with a list. It probably wouldn't be very long. Like it probably wouldn't be that long for anybody really, because all the things would end up being kind of the same thing. It's like, oh, I shouldn't do this, and they all fall under like, don't take things too personally. Like it would all fall under just a few things, and then you just look at that and be like, wow, that little spread. But then that scales up and it turns into all those things, like all those things that turn into just don't take things so personally. If you took any of those things, the things that a person has in them, and you spread that up, you would eventually get to things like, stop perpetuating the things that I'm blindly perpetuating. Because that's like something that somebody might think of if they started to reflect upon all the things that they could do better themselves. Like, oh, my uh, uncle was a jerk and loud and angry, and my mom never treated me well, and this person stole things, and my boss this one time was like this, and a fellow classmate was like this, and all these things you don't like. Then it's like, I gotta make sure I don't do that. And then you might find something in your life that you're doing is somewhat similar to one of those things that you don't like that another person is doing. It's like, oh, sometimes I am also not treating people well. I can fix that. I can do better. And like it would just scale up to all of these things that you don't like or like in life, and it would all come back to this one point.